Or maybe
Justice from MOHBAD. She don't come up now.
Hello, Justice from MOHBAD.
maybe she's playing, Sha.
Maybe she's not the person.
No, be about Justice from MOHBAD. No, be that woman be this.
Na fake account.
No, maybe
Na
a
fake
second account.
papariano.
No, it might be a second account.
Only
No,
Madonna.
this one a fake
She
account.
kondo bo, she kondo koni. She told me she Justice come out do koni. Only wa loro ko gbagbe are na, ko gbagbe ko tẹ button, ko tẹ request. Better come and claim disclaimer. Can't tackle the person immediately. Why she disclaimer if not be you?
Not you. Hey, Jesus Christ.
No be him say this one.
Now the real one be this.
Second account.
What's going on? Why is that person? What's this? Who is this person?
We thought
It's
you
not
are
me,
enjoying.
oh.
We thought you were enjoying.
You think say now you the nakani?
No, it's not me. What's going on? Why would that person use the same name like that?
Now you get me. Now you be
So the
MOHBAD.
person.
No,
That's
only
not
you
me.
get justice for MOHBAD now.
That's not me. Oh. Is it possible to just still get the same name? Because when you want to open TikTok, they will tell you the name. If you put the name, they will tell you the name is being used, and they will not allow you to use that name. How come whoever that person is using that name, using my name?
So it might not be. I think you can use the same username of what
So
is.
justice for MOHBAD. After just for MOHBAD now, what name will you be bearing?
Huh?
Let her do disclaimer. Justice, you better do disclaimer before they will carry you.
How does that work? How do I do that? I don't know.
Before they will be carry your name up and say the year is the not.
Can you imagine that? What person? Maybe is one of those people that I've dealt with. Those people that are dragging your me. Josie, please, how do I go about it?
Please stop. That's a joke. Stop. That's not seriousness. Now we are listening to Muyiwa.
So, but ìgbàgbọ́ wa ni pé Mr. Muyiwa àwọn mọ púpọ̀ nípa bí ọ̀rọ̀ náà bó ṣe ń lọ.
All right. So Muyiwa is on the radio, and I'll be translating to you guys.
Mr. Muyiwa máa sọ̀rọ̀. Tẹ́ ẹ bá dẹ̀rọ̀ tí ń jó ní Bossman ń wọlé sórí ètò. Gbogbo èèyàn ní ká má gbé kọ́ọ̀lù Bossman. Bossman náà ń tẹnu mọ́ pé ó láwọn clarification kan táwọn fẹ́ ṣe. Ìyẹn ni pé apá méjì la máa pín ètò yẹn sí. Tá a bá ti bá Mr. Muyiwa sọ̀rọ̀ tán separate a máa wá gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ ẹnu ti Bossman náà. Wọ́n ní ètò bá wí lásòkò wí èèyàn lè máa sọ pé nǹkan báyìí ló lóun fẹ́ wí. Àbẹ́mọ̀ jìjì ọ̀rọ̀ tí ẹ bá sọ náà máa mú sọ́wọ́ pé nǹkan báyìí ló sọ o. Ọ̀rọ̀ tí ẹ bá sọ ẹwà gbélé ọ̀rọ̀ tí ẹ bá sọ ni wọ́n máa ní pé ó sọ. Tí ó bá fẹ́ sọ tá a wá ní nǹkan tó ló fẹ́ sọ àá ní ṣé mo ti wá sọ ni. Nítorí náà a kí gbogbo èèyàn wa káàbọ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí ẹ jẹ́ sáré kí ẹ̀yin tó jẹ́ pé bóyá ẹ ti wà lórí rédíò bá ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí kí n sáré kí yín ká dẹ̀dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé a sáré fi apá kan yà sọ́dọ̀ yìí. Mo ti jẹ́ pé ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ èèyàn ò mọ̀ tá a máa wá sórí ètò lénìí ṣùgbọ́n àwa kí n tó lọ kí yín sáà jáde lè ṣe òye ṣe ń pè lára àwọn tó jẹ́ official sponsor tá a ti gbé wà tipẹ́tipẹ́.
Bọ̀bọ́ yìí kan fi wọ́n pa ni. Ó kàn fi wọ́n pa ni.
Bákan náà alájà ní màṣẹ àwọn náà ti wọlé sórí rédíò bá ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀. Nígbà tá a parí ètò lánàá ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn èèyàn sọ pé Mr. Muyiwa lè fẹ́ sá kán máa mú ní àwọn sáré láti bàtà tí ń ṣe kí Mr. Muyiwa fẹ́ sá fún kán gbé wọn wá táwọn èèyàn sọ nìyẹn. Ṣùgbọ́n àwa náà understand bó ṣe ń ṣiṣẹ́. Mr. Muyiwa dẹ̀ jẹ́ ẹnìkan tó jẹ́ pé ìgbà míì wà tí pé bá a bá ń bẹ lọ́sàn-án àwọn wà lóru. Ìgbà tá a bá wà lóru àlọ́jọ́ kan mo pe Mr. Muyiwa láago 4 ìrọ̀lẹ́ kódà ń sìn gan ẹnì pé wọ́n sì kan ní akáàrọ̀ wọ́n ní láago 7 àárọ̀ lẹ́wọ̀n àtọ́ àwa sì ti múra àti jẹun alẹ́ ti wa. Ibi tí mò ń lọ bẹ̀ ò ní pé Mr. Muyiwa wọ́n ti pàpà wà lórí ètò báyìí. Wíwá tí wọ́n dẹ̀ wá sórí ètò kò ń ṣe tìjà ni wọ́n bá wa. Àlàyé gẹ́gẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ṣe ń béèrè ṣe mọ̀ pé wọ́n ní tí wàhálà ọba ṣe lè bì kan ọ̀rọ̀ ni yóò tẹ́lẹ̀ tí ọba tún ní sí wàhálà bẹ̀ wọ́n.
Yeah, so to all of you, Muyiwa MOHBAD father, younger brother who is 46 years old, man. Please be muted. That's not 46 years old man. Is present at the radio and is about to, that's on YouTube radio, not normal radio. That's all this YouTube TV and YouTube radio. Yeah, just like TikTok TV, for example, I say Juices TV or Pra TV, Papariano TV, Papariano Radio, TikTok Radio. Yeah, we call it TikTok Radio. I mean, that is not established. So, like, this is YouTube Radio. So, just like a channel, like an account, a channel. So, Mohbad father on a YouTube radio. Mohbad father brother brought a YouTube radio and undergoing, about to give his own narrative about what ensued between the boss man and all of them. So take a seat, tune in, and let's go in for it. I'll be analyzing all of it, translate it to you guys, make you know what exactly is ongoing here, especially the parts that I feel like you need to know. Part that are not needed or that has already been discussed several times. I don't have to be delaying on those areas. I'll just move ahead.
Mo tẹnumọ́ kinní kan lórí ètò yìí, mo ní Barrister Odumosu èmi tí mọ̀ wọ́n ti pẹ́, mi ò dẹ̀ mọ̀ wọ́n tó ní jàgídíjàgan, ṣùgbọ́n ilé ìfẹ́ rú mi lójú nígbà tí mo ní kí n pè wọ́n tèmi náà dẹ̀ bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ pé èmi àti Barrister Odumosu Mr. Muyiwa àtijọ́ sọ̀rọ̀ papọ̀ rí tí gbogbo nǹkan dẹ̀ lọ déédéé ní gbogbo ìgbà tí wọ́n ń sanwó DNA tí gbogbo ẹ̀ dẹ̀ lọ bó ṣe yẹ kó lọ bó lè lè ṣe wá jẹ́.
So this guy too is part of the underground. Tomba Loba justice àwọn tá a máa drag wọn ti pọ̀ gan. Make this guy kó múra ẹ̀ sílẹ̀. Gbogbo àwọn olórí burúkú tó wọnú justice tó wá bá justice yìí jẹ́ fún wọn. Gbogbo yín pátápátá tọmọtọmọ lè máa fi di àwọn olórí burúkú. So this guy too is doing underground. Make you no worry. Ẹ bá jẹ́ tán kẹwàá rí nǹkan tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ sí gbogbo yín. Àwọn olórí burúkú àfitán bá ṣàbàjẹ́ ni nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ bá mọ̀ ṣe ẹ jẹ́ káwọn tó mọ̀ ṣe kan ṣe ẹlẹ́ẹ̀gbà ẹlẹ́ẹ̀fẹ́ kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ tó kan gbogbo public tó kọ everybody ní pé káwọn èèyàn má dá sí pé ẹ̀yin nìkan lè lè ṣe ẹ̀yin nìkan lè mọ̀ ṣe no go better for love na.
Mo dé bá Barrister Odumosu sọ̀rọ̀ mo bẹ̀ wọ́n mo rọ̀ wọ́n mo bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ gan pé kẹjọ tó bá ti lè jẹ́ ká san compensation díẹ̀.
I mean that boy that does QH radio. That's the boy I'm talking about.
Maybe take you 3-4 million. No. Mo tó sọ débi pé QH radio lè tẹ̀lé sí. Barrister Odumosu ní wọ́n fọlọ́ ń búra o. Wọ́n náà jẹ àwọn olówó yẹn ni. Wọ́n láwọn ó sì gbowó yẹn tí wọ́n ní yóò pè. Ìdààmú pé kìíní ìtìkọjá àtàgbára ti lè ká la fi jíṣẹ́ fáwọn èèyàn. Náà ìyẹn wá sọ kìíní kan. Wọ́n ní ká pe Mr. Muyiwa o. Ṣáà mọ̀ pé kápẹ́ńtà ni bàbá. Kọ́mọ̀ jẹ́ pé Mr. Muyiwa àti bàbá wọ́n ní kọ́mọ̀ jẹ́ pé wọ́n ti tọwọ́ bọ àdéhùn kan tí wọ́n kà.
Kọ́mọ̀ jẹ́ pé wọ́n kàwé yẹn ní ọwọ́ sàlẹ̀.
Kọ́mọ̀ jẹ́ pé wọ́n kà dọ́wọ́ sàlẹ̀ kọ́mọ̀ jẹ́ pé wọ́n ti
tọwọ́ bọ̀.
Àmọ́ àfẹ́ bá Mr. Muyiwa sọ̀rọ̀. Akíngbẹ́ kúrò lẹ́sà lápá lọ ti wá sà.
Ìrọ̀lẹ́ làwọn wà lápá àti bí o.
Àwọn ti wà lọ́wọ́ alẹ́ gan.
Lápá ọ̀dọ̀ wa la ń gbé báyìí o.
Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò sílẹ̀.
Mo dẹ̀ kí gbogbo ilé, mo kí gbogbo fámìlì QH radio. Ní agbára Ọlọ́run, Ọlọ́run á jẹ́ ká rí ìdíje òdodo ọ̀rọ̀ and then justice náà ti à ń fẹ́ láti ọjọ́ yìí. Ọlọ́run á jẹ́ kí a rí because Ọlọ́run ló lè gbé wa débẹ̀, Ọlọ́run ló lè ká rí gbogbo justice.
Guys, did you notice that Muyiwa voice changed? The poor Muyiwa who was suffering then. See how his voice just changed. Is this not our GoFundMe money?
Yes, because tí àwọn alágbára yìí ẹ máa sọ pé kò sí bí àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ Ọlọ́run ní ọba òkè ló dá gbogbo wa. So Ọlọ́run là pé òun ló máa kí wá sọ́nà pé ká tọ̀nà báyìí a máa fi rí justice. Ọtí ká tí mo wà ní pé as God's leave it bí mo dé believe Ọlọ́run bó pẹ́ bóyá Ọlọ́run àfojú àṣebí o. Nǹkan tí mo ṣàmọ́ ni pé nǹkan tó pa ọmọ ẹ̀ àwọn kedere sí ojú ayé ní ọjọ́ kan. I believe that.
So ẹ̀yin èèyàn Mr. Muyiwa ọ̀nà ni ẹ ti ń gbóhùn wọn fáfáni àti ìpínlẹ̀ bí àwọn gbọ́ voice wọn rí ọdún ọ̀nà àti di celebrity torí gbogbo yẹn ti dá voice wọn mọ̀ káàkiri bẹ̀tẹ̀ alẹ́ rẹ tí ó sọ pé òun ò tí ì gbórí tó Mr. Muyiwa ni wọ́n ń sọ̀rọ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe dúró lé wa lọ́rùn Mr. Biwa, ẹ̀yin àti Barrister Dumusu, mo rí pé àárín yín ogun dáadáa ní gbogbo ìgbà kan tèmi mọ̀. Bọ́ọ̀lù ọ̀rọ̀ 9 million ṣe wá jẹ́. Barrister Dumusu, èmi ń gbọ́ wọ́n ní wípé wọ́n ní ẹ̀jẹ̀ àwọn ní 9 million. Gẹ́gẹ́ bá àdé ṣe máa ń ṣe pé àkìngbọ́ wọn ní níbí. Mo wá rò pé kí n tó bi yín léèrè, mo ní láti kọ́kọ́ gbìyànjú kí n bi Barrister Dumusu. Mo ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ mo pè wọ́n dẹ̀ sọ pé lóòótọ́ ni ẹ̀jẹ̀ àwọn ní 9 million. Wọ́n sọ débi pé ṣé mo mọ̀ pé oògùn aláàárù gbọ́dọ̀ gbẹ, mo ní bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Wọ́n ní oògùn àwọn làwọn ń béèrè lọ́wọ́ yín o pé oògùn àwọn ẹni pé àwọn ò sì fẹ́ kí.
All right, so a quick translation. To a lot of you don't understand English, and to a lot of you speak Yoruba, you can go to QH Radio and watch it if you can, if you can follow it up this way, because I expect a lot of you to have listened to it. This one is just a breakdown and to see things from my own perspective and to see that people also understand what's going on here. So this man, QH Radio, he started from the beginning. He said that a lot of people have been calling on Moyiwa to tell his own part of the story on the different accusation on how money was spent. That that, and also about the different accusations, how money was spent, and also accusation of whether there was some signatures made between MOHBAD father and the lawyer Odumosun, which they're having issues with. So the QH Radio man said he is devoted to know the truth, to unravel what is ongoing that is ongoing in all of this accusation. So he that to not be like MOHBAD father, who is a carpenter, didn't read whatever Odumosu presented to him, and there might have been some clause there. So, but because he was a brother in church and who knew more about how everything was done, so they want to have a clarity whether there was anything signed with Odumosu that warrant him owing, them owing him 9 million naira. So he said before that he attempted talking to MOHBAD father. He called MOHBAD father. He attempted speaking to the lawyer itself. He said because he knows the lawyer even before just from MOHBAD. So he called the lawyer and said, lawyer, you are the lawyer to these people and you have been working so well all this time. That what is the issue? Like, can you please explain to me? Is there anything that is ongoing that is causing this drama, this problem? And the lawyer said categorically to him that they owe him 9 million naira. That he cannot lie. That MOHBAD father or whatever, that they owe him, the family owe him 9 million naira. And that is his sweat. Okay? He said, getting money for my sweat is not an offense. Okay? It is my sweat that I want to take. So then this now prompted him to feel like, then let me call Moyiwa to my show to make clarity, because I've listened to the lawyer. Let me also listen to the side of Moyiwa, and that is why they are there. But the thing is, for me, why didn't he put the lawyer, on radio so people can also hear from the lawyer? They know what they are doing, so they hear from that lawyer. And if I'm that lawyer, I'll be very watchful and calculative, okay, of their games. Because this is a games of trying to control the narrative. We are unable to hear the lawyer. You hear whatever the lawyer said. Now, I believe before bringing Moyiwa to the public, you must have discussed with Moyiwa. After that discussion, then the next thing, you felt like you have to bring Moyiwa to the public to control the narrative. Go on.
Yeah, I don't just want you to conclude on that, because even before this interview, I didn't listen to this interview because I was late. But at the end that I joined, this guy said, if I'm not mistaken, maybe the lawyer secretary is the first person that came on this radio station to speak before Moyiwa be invited.
Oh, you mean the Odumosun representative spoke?
If I'm not mistaken, Odumosu secretary.
Okay. Let me ask everybody, guys. Everybody, listen to me. Was there any time when on behalf of Odumosu? Because but even like that for me, I don't think that's fair enough. But if that is how it went, fine. Because Odumosu himself was on this radio station. It was on this radio station that Odumosu said MOHBAD have no mark on his body. that there is no injury, no mark at all on Mohbad body. He
At the
himself
end,
came.
that's why I said, Papariano, calm down. At the end, I thought I joined it. I wasn't hearing all this story. But at the end, he
I'm
also
asking people,
added.
just wait, not you. I'm asking people, everybody who followed this show, okay, and who has been watching QH Radio, do you know any time where anybody represented Odumosu in this show to speak on behalf of Odumosu, either in this show or before this show? Is there any such conversation, people? Comment section, please. Think we're about 200 people, over 200 people here. So tell me, does anybody have such information? No, yes. The fake profile that says yes, I don't know. I mean, people, we don't even know you guys. So I won't even take whatever you say. Okay. I'm going to listen. To be fair, will listen to the end of the video. Then I'll conclude on that. So I'm just going to, minus that right now from my conversation, and we'll just listen to it. And thank you for that observation. And what other thing? Yes. Let's move on. And somebody said Odumosu lied. Please write for me in the comment section what lied he said. I'm going to read it. I'm reading your comment. Mayday. What lie did Odumosu lie, please? And don't forget that video. That video is on the record. So if he lies there, he's going down for it. Mm-hmm. So, according to this man, he made it clear. He said that Odumosu said it clearly, categorically, that money, the 9 million, was his sweat, and then he will take the 9 million without a minus of any unit. That he will take the 9 million. There's not going to be a fight, but he will get the 9 million. So they want him to shed light on this.
The CEO has just arrived and is about to meet her match-made partner.
There's always at these platforms are monetized. You see, when we accused all these guys of underground, are they not kids now? Are they not kids now? When you don't have some certain discipline, okay, just stop pretending. Everything you guys went to do underground, is this slowly coming out right now or not? Is this slowly coming out or not? I told them, stop this, you're under G, because it will not help. Let us see the clarity and responsibility. Let us see it. Let all be part of it. It affects everybody. They said no. They said they want to have a caucus, a group of people. But look at where they are right now. Now we're just about to listen to what they did on the ground, how it happened. This, we are not meant to hear this before, but because of the situation of things, they have to bring it out. And now let's enjoy what we're missing that happened on the ground all this while. Get your popcorn ready. Time to enjoy. It came late, but finally, we'll still hear it. And as I'm talking to you, they are still doing another underground, which will come out later.
èmi ò kì í sọ pé bóyá ẹni ẹ ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀. Tí ẹni tí ó tiẹ̀ mo jẹ́ kí n mọ̀ yín tó bá sọ pé èèyàn tí ò dá lẹ́yìn màá ní mo ti gbọ́ ni èmi ò ní jẹ́ kí ọ̀rọ̀ tí ẹni yẹn sọ kí n fi wá sí yín. Nítòótọ́ lára àwọn tí àwọn agbódegbà pé ká lè mọ òtítọ́ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí ọmọ yẹn náà ló ń introduce sí barrister Òdùmọ̀ṣù sí bàbá. Bàbá dẹ̀ sọ pé àwọn ò lè tó àwọn ò lè dá.
Did you hear? Who did he say introduce barrister Òdùmọ̀ṣù to Baba Mohbad? Did you guys hear that place? Let me take it back. I want us to hear who introduced, because we are saying that Guresi has a very big role in all of this, but it's acting like he doesn't know nothing. Now, who is Muyiwa mentioning that introduced Òdùmọ̀ṣù to Baba? Let's wind it back. I'm sure with shame, maybe he may not want to mention the name now, because people don't understand. You have to understand.
Mo mọ̀ pé báwọn náà bá fẹ́ sọ tòótọ́ wọ́n á ní tí ẹ̀dá alààyè tó bá ń dúró ti èèyàn gidigidi wọ́n á sọ á mọ̀ pé kò dúró ti àwọn títí for to the last day kó tó di pé ibi tá a délé ní abára wa ń bẹ̀. Èmi jẹ́ nǹkan tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n máa sọ pé èèyàn kan ń ṣe àìdá èmi ò kì í tí n bá ti rí ẹni tí n bá ti kà mọ́ lọ́wọ́ èmi ò kì í sọ pé bóyá ẹni ẹ ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀. Tí ẹni tí ó tiẹ̀ mú jẹ́ kí n mọ̀ yín tó bá sọ pé èèyàn tí ò dá lẹ́yìn màá ní mo ti gbọ́ ni èmi ò ní jẹ́ kí ọ̀rọ̀ tí ẹni yẹn sọ kí n fi wá sí yín. Nítòótọ́ lára àwọn tí àwọn agbódegbà pé ká lè mọ òtítọ́ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí ọmọ yẹn náà ló introduce barrister Òdùmọ̀ṣù sí bàbá.
Who is that person? Agbodegba.
Yeah, papariano. You know,
Yes.
when this Òdùmọ̀ṣù case started, there's one lady they call One With God. That lady said she was the one that brought Òdùmọ̀ṣù. She used her mouth to say that.
One with God.
Yeah, her name is One With God.
Okay. Does anybody know her here? Comment section, please. Comment section.
But the same woman debunked it. She said she's not the one that bring Òdùmọ̀ṣù.
Voila. You guys should be recording all these things now. I'll be scientists. Are you
don't
guys
know
call
how to
scientists?
record. I don't know how to record. I don't even know how to do that thing. I was on Justice for MOHBAD. I was on the. She said, okay, I was on the. What was this person's? This woman that used to put account number at the back of her, like this.
Oh, Noble Zara.
Yeah. When that woman said that, I was on that platform. Maybe she never denied it. That's what I don't know.
Nice. They even drag her at the time.
Look at it.
Coming on social media anymore.
She even said it on Westo platform. So that is only what I know.
No. They said Westo is the one who connected her to Òdùmọ̀ṣù.
Even do you know
Because-
they were even accusing this lady that has autistic daughter? Is it Anna or something?
Annie, it was after that
Yes.
she came out and said she
They even-
won. I heard it from that lady.
Yes.
Maybe she later come and debunk it. I heard it from her directly.
Okay, but now let's begin to drag them. Let us even know who brought Òdùmọ̀ṣù, because we want to know who brought Òdùmọ̀ṣù. You know, why is that person hiding? And Guresi will not speak in the whole of this, I'm telling you. How can they be with somebody and they will not checkmate the person? Look at how we are all checkmating each other to know where is all this mistake coming from? And these guys will just be there praising each other. Don't say. You have to check everywhere. You have to smell everybody ash to know where they smell from the come. You understand me? You cannot keep criminals at home and be looking for the criminals outside. The way Guresi tell who Baba Mohbad, he say Òdùmọ̀ṣù ò tí fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀. When the guy they insist, as at 2 days ago, the guy insisted that he will take his 9 million and 1 naira will not get out of it. And he's speaking it with confidence. It's because he know what deal he had with them. And they now come to the public as usual. They're acting like, where's the evidence? We will destroy your name. That's how they bully people. They would go on the ground and do nonsense and think nobody have their evidence. They'll be the first. MOHBAD was talking about the abortion case and he was acting like nothing happened. When the truth will come outside, you guys will know. You will know. You think it's a joke. You think it's a joke, right? You'll be shocked when the truth comes outside to see what human beings are doing in the absence of no light and no camera. And they act innocent. I have seen him behaving like that on so many different accounts. When MOHBAD wants to pretend, right? Like he's somebody that, right, his nature, the nature of MOHBAD is what is not allowing people to see that he's cheating. His nature, he has a calm nature. And people who have calm nature, people always believe them. And they are the most dangerous. They are very calm. You can't even believe that they swallow 1 mole of eba. You cannot believe it. Till they will eat all the eba, all the gari, you cannot believe that they swallowed it. Hey, MOHBAD is always calm like this. Sometimes he will wear garment, do like he doesn't know what is happening, but he knows many things, many things. When I look at them, what discipline do they have for them to say they are going underground? Do you know what it means? For you to go secretly behind the scene and be talking with some certain people who have not got, who are not trained as intelligence to retain information no matter what, even in the front of death, to keep those information secret, not to make it come out no matter what, even if they rejected them, even if they denied them. These ones, just say you don't want them anymore. Their vengeance will be like, okay, let me expose you guys. That's how they are. But people who are really mature, even if you say you don't want their service any longer, those things, they are bonding to their words. They would never talk about it. And those are people who understand what underground is. Me, myself, I was scared. I was worried. I said, come. I want kids, Timori. They are the one telling me that they are gathering behind doing underground. I look, I analyze all of them. I look them. I said, okay. I said, boy, let's wait and see. And as I'm talking to you now, there is still underground that they are cooking. But whatever they cook now will come out later. What they have cooked before is what is coming out now. So the one they are cooking now, wait for it later. It is still early now. Don't worry, they still have to cook. Let's continue.
Bàbá dẹ̀ sọ pé àwọn ò lè tó àwọn lè dá ṣe wọn lè dá take decision until tí n bá gbọ́ sí nítorí pé nǹkan tí family náà sọ ni.
You see, this particular guy, right? They know what they are doing. He said that part of the people, okay, that is the person that introduced Odumosu to him, that is to Baba MOHBAD, that Odumosu was introduced to MOHBAD father, that the person is one among the persons looking for justice for MOHBAD that is out there in the public. Who is this person? When you come to speak, you come to make clarity. You see? And they are protecting Gurexi. I don't know how long they protect Gurexi. Gurexi is there like this. He doesn't know what is happening. They hate me. Gurexi, what shit have you got yourself into? In the Pierce matter, deep in that Pierce matter didn't come out. Nobody will know that something like that was going on. And you were there. They were abusing Pierce, abusing other people. You acted innocent until they mentioned your name and they brought evidence. Gurexi now came out and said he want to go return the truck. Kids everywhere. Kids everywhere. Now when this would radio go ready, make us see first. I they come. But this never sweet. Ma just play that one first. See? I want something to do chill. Like all those DJ.
This is Wutu FM, where we bring the hottest hits, hottest vibes every day. No dull moments, no slowing down. Tune in for the freshest jams, the juiciest gossip, and the best energy in town. We're live, we're loud, and we're ready to turn it up. Wutu FM, because it doesn't ever stop. Stay locked, stay fresh, stay with Wutu FM.
All right. It's loading.
Clap
It's
now.
loading.
Just say.
No, it's loading. As much as it's loading. You know what I'm saying? They are not liking me, right? I know a lot of them don't like me. Even what I'm doing, they don't like it, okay? But I know how to paint those who don't like you unnecessarily. I know. Wait, just wait. Just wait. Before I include you, just wait. Don't stop me. So, those of you who don't like me, look at me. Maybe you see me like somebody who is not exposed to the tricks of life. I am going to be your nightmare as long as you want to be there having issue with me when I don't even have issue with you. And I'm addressing very concerning issue. And you do your head like stone, like rubbish, like virus. You come to my live stream, you are hearing me, and you cannot process what I'm saying. And I give you the space to come out and discuss with me. If there's anything I don't know, let's discuss it. But you said no, that you always be there waiting for my downfall. I will deal with your fucking family. Okay? I'll send you to depression because that is where you belong. To FM is what is coming for you. Get tuned. Stay ready. It's going to be alarming. It will overwhelm you. Just block me and run away. And stop coming to me, talking about me. Because less people. Well, I know you guys.
Okay. I dey engage you. I should meet you. Wọ́n ní inú àwọn dùn pé àwọn bí ọmọ yẹn ṣe kú pé kò tẹ́ àwọn lọ́rùn.
Ẹ má bínú sá o, ẹ má bínú sá. Mo fowó àtọmọdé ilé nu. Ìròyìn tá a gbọ́ tó go viral ni pé ẹ̀yin gangan lẹ wá Barrister Odùmọ̀ṣù wa o. Wọ́n lẹ́yìn gangan lẹ mú ọ wá.
Nǹkan tí ó go viral nìyẹn, but òótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni mo sọ fún yín.
So kò ṣẹ̀yìn gangan lẹ introduce Barrister Odùmọ̀ṣù.
No.
Okay.
Àwọn tí wọ́n introduce wọn lára àwọn tí wọ́n jà fún pé kí a lè rí òótọ́ nǹkan tó.
Guys, can you see how they are playing game? Underground. I go see maybe this week if my radio ready. I go see analyze this one. I like to analyze it on top of radio with chill. I say, I go pain tire. Now me, no. I go pain you, After I pain you, I go come block you. I no go even make sure I see you again. Because you must hear what about the born. If they fit train me and I listen, my alpha train me, I listen. My pastor train me, I listen. My parents train me, I listen. My country train me, I listen. And your stubborn breaking head. Now devil line they train you. And I go make sure say I break and put some sense inside. I go make you understand that when we are speaking truth, it's because one, we are educated and we have traveled to other countries. We have seen what makes life easy. And we see that you guys are suffering from having poor informations. And we are instilling it in you and you are misbehaving. We are planting an information that will help your life. We are shaping you to think properly. And you want to remain an animal that you want to be. So we have to go dirty with you and then bath you and bring you to the normal human beings that exist. Dirty kids, useless human beings who never want to think. That your brain that you have, open it and begin to think. When I'm saying to FM, let your brain begin to function. You go school, you know no book. You don't know anything. Better work, you know sing. You get small sense again for where all of us gather. You know get again. Listen to the things I have been saying since the beginning till now. Did you see any change? No, but yet you still don't understand. In fact, you are even planning for me to be arrested. You are planning for me to be so that they can kill me. Oh, your problem is let them. You don't want to hear me speak. But when will the truth not come? In every time of life, truth have always come to human beings. There is no excuse, but they deny the truth. Even though Jesus Christ comes today and speaks the truth for you, you will still deny it. Because you have allowed yourself to be used by the sweetness of the world. And that is killing a lot of people. It's killing them. Open your minds. Are you expecting the miracle, big heaven, big angel to come and open your mind? You have to allow yourself to reason. That is the only way forward. Human beings like you elsewhere, they are doing so much, so well, doing great, thinking with their brain, building their country, building the whole world around them, going to different planets, and you are just here. We are suffering. Government. Tell me, if with the way you are thinking like this, we are not even government. No. Look at the level that we are with the way you are thinking. If we become government, you will think dirty. Because already as I'm talking to you, some people feel like, hey, take this stick, let's beat in papariano head. Boom! You're not even government. No. See the way you are thinking already. Your thinkings are not ethical. Just take a look at it. So I have to come down to FM, as I said, because I want to instill into some people's head. This is the only way they can listen. And I will speak to you the way I know that I too, I was stubborn. I was stubborn and I was trained, not just in the family, but I'm a trained personnel. Yes. And that training, I'll show you a little bit of it. In words, in actions, however, you will see it with time. Stay tuned. Photo FM. So, they asked Moyiwa a question that you guys are telling me. You are telling me to, you're asking me, what did they say there? So what they said there was very dramatic. The host of the YouTube radio, that host insisted that, but Moyiwa, there's been a lot of accusation that you brought Moyiwa, that you brought Odumosu. That there's a lot of accusation there on the air that you brought Odumosu. And Moyiwa said, that is for them. That is what is in the public, but not the reality. But the reality is there exists someone who brought Odumosu to Baba MOHBAD. They don't want to mention the name. You see what I'm saying? Believe me, if you find out tomorrow, they will not. If they are, see guys, anytime Baba MOHBAD go live, guys, let Baba lie. Anytime Baba MOHBAD go live, ask him, Baba, who brought Odumosu to you? Baba will never say this Greg. He will never. Trust Baba MOHBAD. Do you want Guresi to beat him? Guresi is the underdog, acting like he doesn't know what's going on. He's the mastermind, and that is why Odumosu is standing in their midst like a lion right now. They are the one, they are under Odumosu mercy. You guys should be asking them, why did they went underground with Odumosu? Now Odumosu is now chief. Odumosu has become the chief of the underground. Now they are running. They are coming out of the ground. You know, underground, on the ground. Now they are coming on the ground. Because they cannot be underground anymore with Odumosu. You know, if they were still underground, Odumosu don't want it to come public. Odumosu told them, I want 9 million. It was between them, right? Underground, pay me 9 million, let me leave. But they refused. They brought the information on the ground. Now that the information is already on the ground, then let us see what goes. Abi, we are on our own. We said that this is not supposed to be. They said, no. Is it everything you want them to talk? Now, are they talking everything? But I don't know why they are not talking about who brought Odumosu to Baba MOHBAD. Why? Comment section, please be tapping the screen now. You guys are already sleeping. Maybe should we stop this? Should we stop it? Comment section. Respond to me, comment section. Should I stop this? Because some people are already shaking, they're shivering, they cannot handle the truth, they cannot handle it. Because this is not what they expect. They expect to come see a news. Papariano is arrested, Papariano is this. But they didn't know that all the nonsense that you guys did on the ground is the one exposing first. Even before anything will happen to Papariano, all this nonsense would have been exposed. You can't be doing evil and be praying for another person to be exposed. You cannot. All of them doing camera that MOHBAD started from them. And don't be shocked when Baba prick come out. Ọmọ Jusita. Àwọn tó gbọ́n kankan, àwọn ọmọ Gen Z, wọ́n gbọ́n kankan. Wọ́n kì í gbọ́ràn, they know they hear what.
To okay, to MOHBAD ni. So in fact, kódà ẹ jẹ́ kí n ṣàlàyé bílẹ̀bílẹ̀. A nígbà yẹn gan sef, àwọn yẹn wọ́n ti bá bàbá sọ lóríṣiríṣi. Bàbá sọ pé àwọn ò ṣe kí ni o, àwọn ò gba lọ́ọ̀yà kankan lọ́wọ́ anybody. Wọ́n ní bàbá lágídí. So ìgbà tó máa dì sọ́wọ́ pé bàbá ní àbúrò tó ẹ pé tó bá bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀, ó máa ń gbọ́ ni wọ́n fi tọ̀ èmi wá. Ìgbà tó lè tọ̀ èmi wá, mo ní kò sí nǹkan tó ń jọ bẹ́ẹ̀ because as at that time, bàbá lọ́ọ̀yà tó ń ṣe iṣẹ́ tẹ́lẹ̀ ó sì ń gbìyànjú títà rẹ̀. Àwọn èèyàn kékeré àwọn nìkan náà kọ́ ni wọ́n sọ pé fẹ́ mú lọ́ọ̀yà wá. A lot of people, a lot of interest ni wọ́n fẹ́ mú lọ́ọ̀yà wá. Mo dẹ̀ sọ fún bàbá pé jẹ́ kí n sọ kí n kọ́ fún yín o. Lọ́ọ̀yà tí kọ́kọ́ lò tẹ́tẹ́lẹ̀ mi mọ̀ bí ẹ ṣe rè. Wọ́n ṣàlàyé fún pé ọ̀rẹ́ àwọn nígbà kan mọ̀. Mo ti ṣe rí ẹni tó bá ti ń fún yín ní lọ́ọ̀yà. Òun ló máa dìtẹ̀tì bí ẹjọ́ bó bá ṣe lọ. Òun ló máa dé ìfẹ́ fún yín. Pé tí ẹ̀ka bá gba lọ́ọ̀yà fún yín tó bá lọ sanwó, ẹni yẹn sẹ́ nǹkan tó bá ti sọ tó kọ́sẹ̀ yìí kọ́ lè bá ṣe kí ni ẹ̀kọ́ lè bá ṣe meeting. So mo ní eléyìí ẹni tí kí lorúkọ.
Let me stream this on other app, Abi. Okay, let's start next time. Because I will still go through this again. In the days of my Woto, I will revisit all of this for Woto purposes.
Ní tí nǹkan tó jẹ́ kí n ṣètò pẹ̀lú àwọn lọ́ọ̀yà barista Odùmọ̀sùn ni pé mo gba nọ́mbà wọn, mo bá barista Odùmọ̀sùn àjọ sọ̀rọ̀. Inú òkè mi ti ṣe fèsì fún bóyá mo gbọ́ àbí mo gbà. Àwọn èèyàn sọ pé àwọn máa sanwó fún lọ́ọ̀yà, but barista Odùmọ̀sùn sọ pé àwọn ò pé ikú ọmọ yẹn ó dùn àwọn. So wọ́n ti sọ pé táwọn bá fẹ́ ṣe kí ni, táwọn bá fẹ́ gbé gbèsè.
Number one, no icons.
For the 150.
All right. So where we are right now, MOHBAD father brother, the 46-year-old man living in America, said that there exists a man who brought Odùmọ̀sùn to Baba MOHBAD, and the person is close to Baba MOHBAD. All right. So that man brought the lawyer. They ask, who is this man? And he doesn't want to mention the name of the man, which my spirit angels are telling me that it's Grexy. I don't know why. And so he said that a lot of other people were also interested in bringing their lawyer. So in midst of this, he was informed. Baba MOHBAD informed him about the development, and then he asked Baba, he said, Baba, you have a lawyer before. What happened? And Baba said, yes, I have a lawyer who is my friend, blah, 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 this and that. And so, okay, he didn't talk. You see, he caught that area. He didn't talk about what that lawyer did. He said, okay, that one happened like that. Then, the reason why he felt like he should go with the one that was brought with that man, which is Barrister Odùmọ̀sùn, is that after the call, in a call that they had with Odumosu, he had the call with Odumosu, and they talked about how everything should happen, and Odumosu said he wants to be paid 150,000 naira every year in every appearance. Okay. And that Pastor Odumosu said that what is even mostly important is what killed MOHBAD, is justice that he is looking for, not even the money. It's justice. That's Pastor Odumosu also talked about the pro bono services. Don't forget that during all this time, Muyiwa didn't hear anybody. Muyiwa was so defending Odumosu. In fact, Muyiwa was calling Odumosu a son. Odumosu is a son. Okay, this time they were deceiving the people. Look at how gently he's speaking now. This is the man that was king of underground. Lady Iris is rude. Iris wants her voice to be heard. Okay, they were telling her. This was what led to Lady Iris seeing this family as honest people. Okay, and I think I will give it to her. She has a good point. And that is what is showing out today. Who is correct? They proved Lady Iris. They proved her correct. They were supposed to prove her wrong by doing everything right. If they had done everything rightly, Lady Iris won against this lawyer. They refused. Lady Iris did her own, when you deal with intelligent people, they investigate. They will go everywhere, check, ask. But unlike these underground people, they don't investigate. Even if they tell they have investigated, don't trust it because they don't have the intelligence. It's to the low level that they are. They investigate with their own low level and they are okay. But you who truly care, who love this MOHBAD case, who love MOHBAD, you really want something very good, not just something shaku. And this was what caused the break apart or the break up between Lady Iris and Muyiwa and Baba team because of the same lawyer that now they are now seeing the lawyer as evil. And these are people that they were informed 1.5 years ago. 1.5 years ago they were informed. They refused. Now they are having the same issue. When we say people are kids, when I say they are kids, this MOHBAD case is very simple. It must not happen to me for me to know what I have to do. It's simple. Why do we go to school? Why do we have intelligence? To solve problem when it happens. And we must hear each other. The problem of MOHBAD family is that they don't have a behavior of working with people and hearing people. They don't have that behavior. The problem is the behavior. It's not because they're not intelligent. You may not be intelligent. You may be a carpenter or whatever, but have a good behavior. A behavior to listen, to grow, to allow the needful to be done. That is in the behavioral system. That is what MOHBAD father lack and his family in this particular case. And we have to say it. If we don't say it, others will not learn from it. If speaking about it is being disrespectful, so be it. Do you know where we have? Adjective. Adjective you learn in school are groups of words or part of speech used in describing a noun. A noun can be a person, place, or thing, or any idea or anything. So when we try to use adjective to say Baba MOHBAD is stupid, why are you guys having issues with that? Is his behaviors, his action, is he not portraying his like a desicle or his nonsensity? It's portraying it. You have to call it the name. Don't use any respect. It's just like you saying that you catch a murderer, somebody who have killed another person, and you should have mercy. Speak to the murderer with respect. Or just say, for example, now, in all of this that Wumi has done, and somebody said, no, don't drag Wumi. Speak with Wumi with respect. Now, Wumi is older than you now. Imagine somebody, a girl is 12 years, dragging Wumi who is 24 years. And you're saying, no, respect Wumi now. Wumi just lost her husband now. Don't talk to Wumi like that now. These are how people who don't have sense think. People with sense, they look at the concern, the most important thing. that is that brought the issue, and they try to resolve it first. They don't focus on concern or respect that doesn't look at what caused the problem and fix it so that the problem doesn't come next time. If you don't address the problem, it will keep coming, and then you'll be useless. So let's move on.
Which is introduce lawyer here, come on, introduce him for senior. Our land somewhere, you should go you somewhere, so no one.
What in public in son? Our land son, any will and son lawyer. Oh, yeah, lost on 9 million. Shit is on. Why have you guys not paid the 9 million or 9 million or whatever? Lie million.
Because to repair our lamp song, so matter the meeting below. It was I want to share in Nigeria. I want them partners. See, would they money because I just actually meeting would it be you can nothing big on the chambers Nigeria partner to shaking it. If need be, it all about to drink up with our magic in it. When you no okay, we see what
so they engage Odumosu propose the sum of 150,000 naira in attempting every inquest. In whatever inquest he goes, he's going to take that amount from them. So they had a meeting that day. The family and the lawyer had a meeting about employing him. And they realized that he was speaking from the UK, United Kingdom. So, and then he assured them, he said, if in case things get out of hands, that by himself, he will come down to Nigeria. Okay, that he has a chamber that he's working with. And that is when he says he has a chamber, he has people that he's working with, that those ones can be on the ground handling the thing. But if need be, and that is up to him, because that is for him, until he will consider that there's need for me. It's not that you have to bring him down. If that is if that was the agreement, he said, if need be. So listen. And this guy, this Westo, I don't know why you are tapping and sharing my live stream. You don't like me. I don't know why you keep coming close to me. You don't like me. You don't want to allow yourself to reason, because you are also part of all this problem. You tapping and you sharing and you doing all this. I mean, what does this amount to? You guys are all educated people. You guys are learned enough. You guys should solve problems that are occurring in your society. You see, this is the beauty of you guys going to school or attempting to become learned. Use it. It's a very simple case. You guys are close to this family. Speak your truth. Retain your integrity. Speak the truth and retain your integrity. That's how a real man should behave. Do not be a coward. Do not try to say you want to please somebody. Sycophant. Don't be in that position. You guys disappointed me. You guys disappointed me a lot. And that's why if I have to get angry, even if I drag any one of you, curse you guys, you should be telling me thank you. Thank you. If you can solve a common problem in your own society, is there an American problem you're going to go help Americans solve when you travel to America or travel to UK or whatever country you envision to travel to? I've been to some of these countries. I see how young people work hard for their country. Young people, younger than you guys, work for their country. They make it happen. And they don't do all this respect. In Peking die now. We should all understand that we are children of the state. By the virtue of the law that exists in this country, Child Rights Act, and even United Nations law or even human rights, nobody can assault anybody in Nigeria, even your own children. There are laws that you can't assault your children in Nigeria. We are not just enforcing it. So it means we are children of the state, all of us. So all this thing we are saying, that is an uncivilized attitude. That is a cultural behavior. We have the law that runs the affairs of the state of a country, which is constitution that was constituted, that everybody under the state must respect these written laws that demand for this, and this. That is what is supreme, not the culture of Yoruba or Igbo or Hausa or whatever. So as a learned person, you should be able to make some balance when you find yourself in between those skirmishes. You guys should be doing those. Some persons still believe papariano is where Saudi Arabia, where Dumas is now a PhD student in Cyprus. He is not present. Wait, Dumas is now a PhD student in Cyprus. He is not practicing lawyer. Anyway, I don't know. That is up to you guys. Okay. They were protecting. Odumosu, don't mention Odumosu. I was just watching them like this. I said, maybe they say a traveler is also an exposed person, is also an educated person. Is it because a lot of them are not traveled? And that's why I knew that. It's one thing to be educated and another thing to be exposed to deal with other nationals. I've dealt with Russians. I know how Russians think. If I want to engage a Russian person, I know how I can engage a Russian. Is that an English person? Is that an Arab? Okay, they all have different ways to think, and that's what makes them unique. When I come to the way we think here, I'm trying to integrate myself to the way we think. But whenever I do that, I see it taking me behind development. The world is progressing, the world is developing. But whenever I say, let me think the way we think that make us unique, I observe our thinking. I say, tabanika ma bad thinking loba ever need dagbasoke. Because we're in a place where elders misbehave and the young ones must bow their head. Speak to them, bow their head to your killers. We are still practicing, though we are having democracy, but we are still in our heads. We are practicing the elders rule system, the elders ruling system, sorry. Yes. Which used to happen those primitive days. The older you are, the more knowledgeable you are those days, not these days. You can see somebody more knowledgeable than anybody than a 60-year-old man who is just in his 18 years. Yes. And you respect that person. You sit among the congregation. You speak out intelligence. Respect should not be by your body size. This one get, like in our own society, if you get big muzu, imagine somebody has big muzus, right? And someone doesn't have muzus. You who have big muzu, you are more correct. That's the kind of society we live. Whatever that one says, the other one shiver. Yes. Even if it's wrong, they shiver. That is how these guys are trained. And they want me to live like that with all my exposure. Nonsense. Doesn't work like that. My brain can't process it. A man like me cannot be, I'm an adult, you're an adult. And I see something not going on well, and I'm calling it out with gentle voice. People don't just stay up. I got stirred. That's why I came out fully. It started slowly. When you call out things, you advise. If Gurexi meant well, all that time when we sit together, Gurexi will sleep on our platform, go everywhere. He sleeps on every platform. Gurexi have no excuse. He should be held responsible for all of these things happening. He's very close to Baba MOHBAD. Otherwise, he's a sellout. Because imagine me, Papariano, who is here. Imagine I spent 1 week or 7 days with Baba MOHBAD. He will never remain the same. I will give him a world standard discipline. Carry himself properly in a way that the respect will come back to him. I will not involve him into things. It's once in a while, do one ma lo shere o. Tó bá do wọn tán, tí wàhálà bá dé tán, ta ló máa foríkò? You see, you have to understand, you that people don't like, you have to mind what you do. Baba MOHBAD has so many enemies. Who wants to see him fall? You have to be careful. Look at me who is here right now. I know so there are many people who don't like me too. They don't. Maybe we are 200 people here. Don't be sure that about 170 or 190 people doesn't like me. But I have to prove to them. Jesus Christ proved that he has the abundance of character in him. First John chapter 4 verse 4 says, he that is in me is greater than he that is in the world. That is the word of God, sharper than two-edged sword. Why don't you take the morals that the Bible has instituted in you and use it to better your life? It's not to say I'm a Christian for mouth's sake. You're a Christian because you're productive. You're productive. We've all been through all of these things. Is it through Islam? Is it through Christianity? We've been through it. Even through Judaism. As I said, because I was in Tel Aviv in Israel. So all of this is, we have seen all of these things. There's nothing in it. There's nothing that warrants you speaking as a realistic person, addressing problem realistically the way it is. It may be against you, but address it realistically. Just like when you see me coming out right now saying, I don't know why African TV hates Yomi. I don't know why. Odema Jegbani. If he doesn't stop it, he will be caned. Now I'll tell you guys, whenever you see him doing those nonsense, please stay away from him. Stay away. Yomi is not the justice he's looking for. Yomi is not the justice they are looking for. If they have pain in them, you see, African TV, in areas where he behaves well, I talk well about him. If he doesn't behave, I'm going to say it. I'm not a coward. African TV is older than MOHBAD father. Don't you guys know so? He's older than MOHBAD father. So you're telling me not to address MOHBAD father when he's been stupid? Nonsense. You must be useless. Not to address another man like me because he's somehow, because you are a slave. You are inferiority complex in you. You don't have a word for yourself. So you want me to be like you who doesn't have word for himself. To be doing like this. Now. We have to call him behind and tell him. Do you know how many people have talked about MOHBAD behind? Do you see him behaving like somebody who's been talked to? That's what he deserves to be called. No, it does. Let's move on. So that is what I'm saying. Yeah. Let's continue. So as I was saying, it is the way it is. Keep chilling. They are still trying to hide the name of that individual. The individual who brought Odumosu, they are still hiding that individual. And believe me, I told you, if MOHBAD father come out anytime he's seen, ask him, he won't tell you his Gurex. I swear. I'm telling you this again. Ask him who is the person. He won't tell you. He may tell you it's a friend. A friend? But the person should be in anybody that brings Odumosu. That's how you corner Baba MOHBAD. That where is the person now? Because anybody that brings Odumosu should be in justice. It means the person wants justice, should be there. So Baba MOHBAD cannot like you pin him down there. That now tell me who brought Odumosu. Because he may want to tell you someone brought him and the person has left. It's a long time we spoke. Pin him down. You say that they lie. They are doing underground. You understand? It's like kids, children everywhere. Be matured. It's like Ibile said. It be like say, talk for which Nigeria. I don't say I no one be an activist. I no one even be activist. But waiting go be me activist. I don't talk like today when I was in Yanaba. Any day that any politician or I will see that somebody wants to try to use the miserable, drunkenness of power to abuse my right or abuse me. That day, I will first start with Lagosian politician here and the history of Lagos. Okay? In Lagos here, there will be sleepless nights. As I've said it here, in Lagos that I am here. Papariano, I'm a freeborn, born and brought up in Lagos. Okay, there's no way that I cannot be in Lagos. But I'll be peaceful. I will not provoke any individual. But I tell you, I'll be on my own. You guys will enter trouble by yourself because you guys are used to entering trouble. But somebody has to stop this shit. You guys travel, you go around, you go to other country, you live where you respect their laws, and you come to Nigeria, you start acting like animals. Just because you have somebody in the police, you have somebody in the military, people can't talk anymore. People can't analyze peacefully and address a concern. People cannot address their concern. I remember that time when this DNA issue was happening, and I called out of my Legushi office, and I said that this DNA issue should be addressed. Because it's a notable leader in this state that has a very long history. And you should not allow that office, even if you don't respect yourself, you should not allow that office to be embarrassed this way. And I called them out. And in 3 days, the office responded. And they did the needful. And then we are fine. We are fine. Are we not fine? We are fine now. Our own is to resolve the issue that is affecting our society. And it's very paramount. We do it by force to resolve issues that affect us. What affects one affects all of us. So now it be. So that is it. And the pursuit of freedom for everybody. I would do anybody. What makes those kings king is because they love the state, they love their country. It's because they love their people and they can't be killing the same people they love. No king assume power because they kill their people. No, it's because you protect your people from enemies. I'm ready to deal with any bully, anytime, any day. I am the last intimidated person that nobody cross and I let go scot-free. Whether you are a soldier, whether you're a politician, unless I don't have a life in me. The remaining life in me, no kishoma lajali now. And no be bastard, a coward that you will bully or you will expect, oh, now he will no longer speak. You see, does Papariano speak any longer? Does he run his mouth? I die in pride. I run my mouth till the last. It's better make the waka for make you shoot me, make I die. Say I see the waka, I call somebody, they tell me, say I no go talk with me, I get freedom of half. I'm a freeborn child. And I'm even enjoying the constitutional rights that my country has given to me. Freedom of speech. And I speak carefully. Okay? In one way or the other, Romans chapter 10 verse 3 say, for all our sin and fall short of the glory of God.